Oh man, we haven't had one like this for a while. Holy cow. I'm almost afraid to open this up, but come on, let's take it over to the operating table and see what's going on here. I look at the stack of sand left behind. Oh man, I tell you what, I'm almost afraid to open this. Ay, ay, ay. As my wife would like to say, that's filthy. All right, there's the CD. I might take the time to break that off since it's so obvious there. Looks like we have another, what are you? Some sort of optical device, maybe? Yeah, you're another little floppy. All right. Oh man, I'm looking for something to come crawling out of here. All right, we're just going to get this wire off of this and throw this in with the motors. All right, now then, let's see. Power supply. Gee, imagine that. Screws rusted up. There we go. Between the sand and the rust, I'm surprised any of these screws are cooperating at all. Those screws are turning, but they don't seem to be coming out, you know, backing off. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, let's see. Let's try something. All right, that got part of a thing. All right, we at least got this out of the way. So that's just going to go in with my low grades. right, now. Ugh. I have to admit, that's not something I usually do. All right, copper aluminum radiator. There we go. By pulling up on it, I was able to get it to back out all the way finally. This is not going to be a processor of great value. It's just going to be scrap value, but let's see what it was. E655 Core 2 Duo. Pinless CPU. Good Lord. Man. That's a lot of dirt and sand in there. What do you think? You think this thing was perhaps casualty of a hurricane maybe at some point? Yeah, something like this. You know, next time, move your PCs up to the second floor already. Come on. You've got plenty of floors there. All right, and that one still doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. So I had to pull up on it at the same time I was trying to unscrew it in order to get it to come out. And look, we have a live cockroach. That little guy just hanging out. If you scrap in your home, your basement, your garage, I highly recommend that you always have a can of roach spray. Easily available because you don't want to get these things in the house. There you go. It's the end of you. Hey, get back down there. I didn't say you could go anywhere. Yeah, all right, well, get the battery off of there and we have a green small socket metal motherboard. If you are into depopulating, you can get the gold plated connector here, flat pack IC, gold corner BGA, the aluminum heatsink, some more BGAs, oscillator, a couple little gold plated things, but for the most part, I just sell them like this to my local yard. Roughly $1.40 to $2 a pound, depending upon what's going on in the market. Motor, wire. For those of you that are new to my channel, my scrapyard will take my #2 insulated copper wire with the connector end still on. Some yards want you to cut it off. My yard is also happy to take the fans. Once I break them out of the housing, they'll take the fan as a small electric motor or copper bearing motor, and they do not require that I take the fins off. Flat wire, ribbon wire. My yard lets me put that in with my #2. Power supply, which is now a power supply with no wire. All right, well, a couple little pieces of wire here. Yeah, we'll get these couple of screws out of here before we sweep this mess up. Well, we haven't had a really dirty one for a while, so boy, we were doing some catching up here, weren't we? Holy cow. Hey, look, if you enjoy watching Shark Scrapper get messy dirty with scrapping hurricane leftovers, there's links popping up here to take you to more. Usually we try to get, you know, a little bit cleaner, but hey, sometimes this is what you deal with.